What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the video game her, and I have been playing Implosion still. And I've been reading a lot of comics lately. To be honest, a lot of the stuff that I've been doing is comics based because gaming's been kind of dry. Uh, and like there's like a lot of buzz and stuff around Comic Con and stuff like that. So it's like that's kind of what my focus has been on here lately. I guess until Gamescom rolls around. Um, Apparently there's a Destiny beta that I want to get into. I want to try that out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me, man. No, don't care. Even if they did, I wouldn't care. Oh goodness. think it. Oh, go ahead. Yeah. 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 That game is awesome too. Yeah. I like Hyper Light Drifter a lot. Like I actually have the game on Steam. Um it's a very surprisingly dramatic game considering the kind of art style that it is. And like the production value. Like I don't know if you guys, because one day I actually streamed it on my channel, so I don't know if those of you guys watching on my side of things, if you see me stream this or not, but the production value of this game is so awesome. Like the cutscenes are so well done and they're epic. You know what I'm saying? But like if you were to look at the game just off top, you're like, oh, here we have another 8-bit style game. But no, it's like it's 8-bit, but it's like epic. Yes, like this game is epic, and I think that if it did come to the Switch, it would actually be a good fit, and I think a lot of people will be inclined to buy it because it's actually a really like think like old school Zelda meets. I know everybody compares Dark Souls, but it's really like Dark Souls. Like you really have to know like your like the boss, like you have to know like and anticipate like the moves of the boss. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna get bodied. So that's when I say it's like Dark Souls, I don't say that just because it's a hard game. It's because of the right, but it's like exactly like the skill required. You really have to know your opponent in the game. Anyway, all of that is a roundabout way to say that I hope they do bring it. I am also of the mind, like you guys, that I would wish that developers would just stop saying things like this until we know for sure that this was going to be a thing. I think that this game was successful enough to where they could risk bringing it over to the Switch. I don't really think that would be a risk. I think Nintendo people would actually eat this game up. I think, yeah, that's crazy. Exactly. Yeah. And the people who made it, yeah, and the people who made Hyper Light Drifter are pretty genuine people. I think that they would probably actually bring it over. I don't think they're trying to be, I don't think they're trying to be like shifty about it. I think they don't want to right out announce it until it's actually a thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, they're on a whole different level. They're on a whole different level. For real. For nothing you don't even know what they're bringing. For all we know, it's another Imagine Babies game. We don't know. Well, like I said, for all we know, it's another Imagine Babies game. I can't really be excited until we know exactly what's coming. Like, are we gonna get Assassin's Creed or something? Like, what are we getting? You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Another game that they're making that I'm actually kind of excited to find out more about that a lot of people really aren't talking about is the Starling game. That game actually looks like it could be cool, man. Yeah, yeah. They say you don't need them. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm actually looking forward to that.
Maybe they're making like more crossover games. I think that'd be cool.
I wouldn't be opposed to
Did
it.
a home run with that Mario Rabbids game.
Yeah, they did a
Yeah,
good
I'm
job.
actually
Home
kind of
Dude was
surprised
really.
that that game actually looks like something.
I'm glad it does because it was irritating because when I first heard about it, I was just not getting on board with it. But I'm glad it's actually something decent and not just some slapped together, nonsense. So
Right.
I'm glad that they actually because I was reading an article earlier and they actually put a lot of love and respect on it, and they went back to Nintendo to make sure they got like music correct, Mario correct, like finite details they were making sure to get correct. So I congratulate them on that. They were actually trying to get everything correct on that.
Right.
So that's a good thing. So I guess we can go ahead and talk about those possibly maybe Bandai Namco tells Switch owners to focus on Xenoverse 2 before Dragon Ball Fighter Z. You know what? Kiss my ass. How about that?
Basically.
How about that? No. What if I don't want Xenoverse 2? I don't even like Xenoverse. I never liked any of the Xenoverse games.
If we wanted fucking Xenoverse, we would have bought it by now.
By now. Like, nobody wants that freaking game. How dare you tell me to buy this freaking, to check this game out before thinking about that. But anyway, let's go to the article. Okay, so although Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 is coming to the Nintendo Switch in September, some Dragon Ball fans are still asking for a Switch version of the recently announced Dragon Ball Fighter Z. However, developer Tomoko Hiroki told Nintendo players to wait until Xenoverse 2 has released before talking about a Fighter Z port. So he says they ask, there's an overwhelming, insane support for a Nintendo Switch version of Fighter Z. Have you seen the outreach, and is there anything you would like to say to them? And so they say, in terms of the Switch version, we're currently working on Xenoverse 2 for the Switch, so we want players to first go there, and then we could talk about Fighter Z. No. H-E double hockey sticks, no. Just, no. I don't... And it's just because, like, some people are going to get Xenoverse who want it, and that's great on them. But the people who are, like, totally, they don't care about Xenoverse 2, they've already played it on the PlayStation or the Xbox or wherever, they're not worried about it anymore. And they don't want to get it for the Switch.
Based on those sales, they didn't play it on Xbox.
Probably not, but, But I'm just saying, it's like, you're telling us to first make you money on this game before we actually decide to do something about getting you a game. Like, hell. Even the freaking voice actor of Vegeta wants the freaking Switch version of it.
I saw that. I was like, wow.
I saw that. The voice actor for Vegeta was like, dude, I'll support this. He wants to play it on the Switch. He said this. So come the frick on. No, I don't get behind this. So Alex, how do you feel about it?
Yo, this shit is lame. Like,
lame.
This is like some Project Cars nonsense.
Oh my god, isn't it?
It feels like that. It's like, well, we're bringing you this one, so you better buy this one, and then we'll consider maybe, possibly, on a whim, we'll bring it.
This is what really irritates me. What if everybody and their mother bought this freaking game? It does wonderful on the Switch, but we still don't get a freaking. Yeah. We're still not guaranteed. No, I'm not on board.
That's the thing. Like, they never outright said, even if you buy it, we'll make it, because they said we'll consider it.
You're still considering, like, you can consider my ass,
man. That's ridiculous.
Like, consider my ass.
And like, considering that game is only, the last time they talked about it was only 20% done, and it's using Unreal Engine. Like, what is the problem?
It's not like the Switch can't handle it. Because
That's
I'm sorry, you can't make me believe the Switch can't handle it. I get tired of the whole "it's a power issue." No, it's not. They said it wasn't.
And when you consider how the Xbox and PlayStation have so many freaking fighters on them to compete with, and the Switch only has Street Fighter, and they'll have Pokken. That's it.
And maybe Smash later down the road. Nothing to really.
That would probably be a year from now for Smash.
Yeah.
But yeah,
so
like,
it's like there's nothing really to compete with on the Switch as far as fighters are concerned. You got ARMS, but like whatever.
Yeah, I think we're getting some Blaze Blue game also. So there's like maybe 3 fighters versus like the PlayStation, which has like
wait a minute.
10?
Yeah.
Blaze Blue is pretty much
the same game. It's like
the same
a
freaking game.
Yeah.
The hell? Oh my god, people.
That's the stuff that's irritating.
That's so irritating. It's like you get practically the same game on this thing, but we can't get it. Like, well, I don't know. How do you feel about this, Nia? What's your take?
I don't know, man. It feels like, I don't know. It's like they're not being honest. And I hate it. I respect the developer that straight out says that we have no plans to bring this game at the time. Like, you know,
exactly.
I respect that. Just say that. But to have, like, get people's hopes up and then have people go all around the world and, like, that's basically dangling carrots in front of
It's a carrot. Yeah, it's that freaking carrot. Here's a carrot. Buy this.
Yeah,
and
like
maybe
that
we'll get
shit's
that.
annoying because then, like, you have mop heads going around telling people to buy these shitty games to get the new ones because they actually believe this. Like, they're advocating that you buy a game you don't want so you can potentially get the game you do want. Like, that's horseshit.
That's
like
retarded.
A lot of people are more interested in Fighter Z versus Xenoverse.
Xenoverse.
They're different type of fighters. You know what I'm saying?
They're totally different.
Like, it's
you got your 3D fighter and a 2D fighter.
Exactly.
Right, and that Z one, the new one looks better.
Way better.
And like as much as I think ARMS is a good game, but that's like the same comparison. Like, no, people don't want to play ARMS; they want to play Smash Brothers 2-on-2,
right?
1-on-1,
right?
You know what I'm saying?
It's not the same game.
They're different types of games.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
I don't know. It's
so
just there's like a variety. Like the Switch has a very limited supply of fighters to begin with. You would think you would want to put something this great on there so you can monopolize on people purchasing it. I don't understand.
I just don't get the mentality of, oh, we're going to put an old game on your new console, but we won't put the new game
on the new console.
That you buy the old one. Like, it doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense. It's like nobody wants the old game. It's been out for ages and it didn't do well on other systems.
At this point, it's been, what, more than 6 months, almost a year now?
Almost a year now, if not a year. Like, nobody wants a damn near year-old game on a new console if they already played it on other consoles. And secondly, they don't give a shit about it. They want Dragon Ball FighterZ. They just don't give a shit about it. Like, I'm sorry. Nothing against Xenoverse 2.
Like there's obviously some people out there that do want it, and I'm not saying don't buy it.
Right, nobody's saying that.
If you want it, go get it. I'm just saying, like,
don't buy it just because you think you're gonna get the other.
Just don't buy it in hopes that you might get the new one, because that's just stupid. Because they never even said that would happen.
Yeah.
And for them to dangle the carrot like that, that's so shitty of them.
That's so retarded. Yeah.
Like, what the hell?
If you don't support this game, you're not gonna get the other. Well, they're not guaranteeing us the other one anyway.
They're a big company too. It's not like some little indie studio who can't literally just can't afford it unless you buy the other one. They have money. Story.
Yeah, it's like the makers of freaking what's that other game? The Guilty Gear game are on board with the Dragon Ball FighterZ game. Like,
right.
So, and Guilty Gear has been around for quite a while as far as a fighter game is concerned. It's pretty freaking, a lot of fans are out there for it. So it's pretty freaking popular. So you're not going to sit here and tell me that you ain't got enough money off of that game. You're helping out with this game and you can't put it on a Switch, which is cheap. Bitch, please.
Right?
I don't have time for that.
That makes sense.
I don't have time for that. And it's not power,
you can't
so I don't want to hear
that reskinned Blues Blood, or whatever the hell it's called, Blaze
Blue, whatever.
Cost them a lot of money.
No, it doesn't. And it's a 2D fighter. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be.
Yeah, it's a 2D fighter with like 3D models.
With 3D models, yeah. It's not going to.
It's so annoying.
It's just not going to. Like, I don't know. It's just the whole carrot, dangling the carrot in front of the horse bull fuckery. Like, nobody wants to hear all that shit. Like, whoa.
But
Anyway.
to address M Prime real quick, because he was like, y'all don't even really like fighters like that. LOJK.
What the fuck does that even matter?
It's not about that. It's the principle of how. Like,
it's the principle behind it.
Dragon Ball. I don't care about fighters. It's the principle of it all. It's like, don't say it if you don't mean it. That's all I'm saying. Like,
and first of all,
that you're not gonna bring this game. You just, I don't know. It's annoying.
I don't know. I would think you would want people who would also argue with you, even if they're not gonna support the game that everybody wants. You will want more people to support your would be behind you in this, because I'm pretty sure a lot of y'all want the game. I actually do want the game, to be honest. I don't like fighters, but this one, I like Dragon Ball. I haven't played a Dragon Ball game since freaking Budokai Tenkaichi, or one of those freaking things. I forget which one it was. It was a really good one, and I enjoyed it. Haven't played it since then because they just all look trash. Budokai. Yeah, that one. And they're just all trash since then. I just never liked it. This looks good. I would actually get this one. I will play it from time to time. Get my ass kicked, but play it. I mean, and the fact that some of us might not get it, that has nothing to do with the fact that we should still get behind each other and support each other on the fact that developers shouldn't be doing this bullshit, this whole carrot dangling fuckery. Like, why?
Either bring the game,
it shouldn't, because if they do it for one game, they're going to do it for another, and
all of them,
they're going to continuously do it for all, and then it's going to be a game you actually want to fucking get and play or whatever on the Switch, and they're like, well, maybe we'll bring it over, but if you check this game out first, like, I don't want your trash game, I want the good one.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, there's a perfect example. We got Ultra Street Fighter 2. It's sold well. Where's the rest of the Capcom games? we didn't even get the goddamn Mega Man collection.
No Mega Man collection, but we supported that trash. So
trash.
I mean, so that's all I'm saying is
that stuff's annoying.
Like, yeah, don't support these kind of half-ass backwards bullfuckery shits going on. Like, it's stupid. Anyway, so is there anything else you guys would like to put on that topic, or shall we move on?
I think all that needs to be said, as we said.
All right, so we're going to move on, because apparently the Switch lottery lines in Japan reached new levels of insanity this weekend. I don't know if they, I'm pretty sure, Nia, if you have a picture of it on your screen, maybe you could show this article to your peoples on your end or whatever, but oh me Jesus.
Oh my God.
Oh me Jesus, what is this?
Look at this
line. This freaking line? Alex, are you playing a video game or something? Or?
Yeah, I'm playing Shantae.
Okay, well, if you guys want to see it, just swing over to Nia's to see it and then come back to Alex, but oh me Jesus!
This is crazy.
So the Switch stock situation isn't so great around the world. Yeah, Nintendo, fix it, like, goddamn already. But I know. But if you thought it was difficult finding a system in the West, you should be thankful that you're not living in Japan. We reported how crazy things can get with people lining up just for a chance to get a Switch. The insanity was taken to new heights this weekend. Here's a look at Akihabara. Oh, I used to be there. I went there. Oh my God, it's crazy out there. This weekend, more than 3,000 people lined up in hopes of securing their own system Switch. The problem is just 250 units were available, so it's a lottery basically.
That's insane.
It's basically like a lottery, and you're not even guaranteed to get one.
Yeah, so effectively, think of it this way: there's literally thousands of people lining up to buy lottery tickets to have a chance to buy one of the 250 Switches.
So they're buying.
They're literally playing the lottery right now.
Right. Oh Jesus. Oh my Jesus.
So funny.
Oh my God, this is crazy. But hey,
just saying, you don't see this kind of fanfare for other consoles. Just saying.
That's crazy.
I mean, really, but. Nintendo's
just saying.
So,
this is just a chance to buy one. This is not even
just a chance. This ain't even guaranteed to get you one. This ain't them in line for the first 250.
They're waiting hours in line to have a chance to buy one.
That's crazy, dude.
Oh my God, the people in the front are just like, it's like, you guys
it
can't
don't
really.
Even matter if they're
it don't matter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all can't they probably camped out all early.
Yeah, they have the exact same chance as everyone else.
Yep. Wow. And it's literally going down and across the street, around the corner, and around the bend.
That's
and they got
crazy.
cops out there to watch the line.
They're probably in line too.
Who knows? It literally ends at the and it goes around the corner. Oh my Jesus! This is pretty cool. This is pretty interesting. So anyway, anybody know of any others, consoles, systems, or whatever people are standing in line for a chance?
Oh, I heard.
Good point. They were like, to be fair, not other consoles have these shortage problems.
True.
True.
I guess.
True.
But even if they did, they wouldn't line up for them.
They still wouldn't line up for them. Like
you can guarantee
they haven't done that since at least the PlayStation original and the Xbox original.
The OG PlayStation.
The OG PlayStation and Xboxes.
4, yeah.
People ain't lining up for half of these systems.
Ain't nobody lining up for the Pro. Ain't nobody lining up for the One X. Calm down.
Right. They had plenty of them in stock, but they wasn't lining up to get those plenty.
I still remember the first day the Pro launched. I went to Walmart after work, and this was the evening, and they still had stock. It's like, oh, nobody wants this thing.
It was funny because I was working that night, and we had some midnight release fuckery, and there's literally 2 people who came in that night to get theirs early. Everybody else came in the next day.
Yeah, it launched. I forgot because it's pointless.
Yeah, they totally forgot. They were like, oh, I forgot. I'm like, okay, but 4K. Okay, well, moving on, I guess. So, in 3DS news, yes, 3DS.
Boo.
Small new 3DS is being discontinued in Japan, but
and
Europe, but a Nintendo rep says North America won't be impacted. Lies.
He's lying.
So much lies. So
we told you. We told you this was gonna happen.
So the new 3DS is done in Japan. Apparently, production of all colors of the handheld has come to an end. However, new 3DS XL handhelds will still be sold. There. As for North America, a Nintendo of America representative has told Game Industries that North America will not be impacted by this. Here's what they say: This announcement This announcement does not affect the Nintendo of America territories, as the model in question was only sold in limited quantities as special offerings. There are no changes to the sales status of new Nintendo 3DS XL, Nintendo 2DS, or the upcoming Nintendo or new Nintendo 2DS XL, which launches on July 28th. The thing is that they want you to continue to purchase these items before they discontinue them. So that's why they're not affected. Lies. They're going to discontinue them, you guys. They just want you to hurry up and purchase them.
This sounds so familiar.
It sounds like...
Did something exactly like this happen with that shitty-ass Wii U? When all the rumors popped up about the Wii U being canceled in Japan, and then Reggie and his little buddies, they all came out and said, whoa, guys.
Don't worry. Doesn't fare North America.
Then a week later, they're like, we're canceling it.
It's pretty much the same thing. We'll hear about 3DS cancellations very soon, so be on the lookout for that. But
again, this is the best thing possible because that just
needs to happen.
They're forced to put the games on the Switch instead.
Yeah, instead. So maybe I can get my Phoenix right.
Try not to think of it as the death of the 3DS. Try to think of it as the ascension of the Switch.
Right, there you go. Yes. The ascension of the Switch.
Y'all are wild, man.
But it's the truth.
While I do think that the 3DS will be in production at some point, this is the small 3DS, and not all 3DSs. So
right, yeah. That's just the first one.
That's the first one. The rest will come behind it. Like, we're not too worried about it.
Yeah, for a while it's gonna be the 2DS XL and the 3DS XL.
Yeah.
I think that they'll be done with the 3DS by the end of this year, going into the next fiscal year, maybe, and then they'll end it.
Probably. We'll see.
Sounds about right. So, Bayonetta, baby! Amiibo coming this Friday. Get ready, y'all. Get ready.
Yeah,
Get ready. Finally, like,
I feel like I've been waiting for this Amiibo for like 2 years.
Like forever. We literally have. We kind of have. She looks so pretty. Finally, I get my.
I think her face looks really fucked up, though.
Yeah, her face doesn't look all that great.
All the Amiibos with human faces look weird.
Never do look that great, do they?
But like the rest looks good. It's just her face looks weird.
I don't know. I might have to redo hers if I get it. Take a look at it, see if I have to do something. So also with the also with this Friday, stores are restocking Switches for this Friday. What was it? You said what stores were they again?
Target, Best Buy, GameStop, and I believe Amazon too.
Amazon.
So they will all be restocking the Switch, which is exciting.
Yep.
Obviously, because Splatoon is coming out.
Yeah, so they definitely need to get that out there. Speaking of Splatoon, I need to get that. Anyway, I didn't even put it on pre-order. My goodness.
there's no pre-order bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Well, I know, but I just want to make sure I get one in case it's out. But I doubt it'll be, so I should be fine. Hopefully. What? Splatoon 2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna sell out.
I don't think it should sell out. Like that'll be a first if it does. Hey, that's great.
It's like their first party titles, they usually have enough stock now.
Yeah, they're pretty good at least that as far as stock.
They're stocking the games, it's not the console.
This is the console that they have the issues. The games tend to be like perfectly fine. So speaking of Splatoon, so Splatoon 2 Splatfest has come and gone, and the results are out. Ice cream reigns supreme.
Ice cream, baby.
Hey,
Forget you, cake. We ain't got time for that.
I told y'all, cake eaters, we were coming for you.
We ain't got time for that. So the contest was based on 3 categories: votes, solo, and team. Announcers Pearl and Marina revealed that Team Cake had in fact won 53% of team battles, but Team Ice Cream won 51% of solo matches and 76% of votes, clinching their victory. It was a pretty close match, but Team Ice Cream walked away with the win.
Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah, boy. And apparently they're still waiting on Europe results, but I mean, we won, so whatever.
You already know Team Ice Cream won.
Yeah, man, like we had those cake eaters running wild, man. They were so scared we had to find our own ice cream kind.
You know, yes, I was just about to say that. Team Ice Cream was so just larger than life, right? That we were fighting other Team Ice Cream people in the Splatfest because so many people were Team Ice Cream.
That's right.
It was so lit.
So everybody had different flavors of ice cream that they were on, they were teamed up on. Like I'm team strawberry or team like what?
We have a team cake in my chat right now. He said ice cream spoils faster.
But you eat it faster, so what's the
Yo,
I'm in my stream repping at Team Cake.
Let me put it to you this way. Cake is so trash that they needed Ice Cream Cake to come save them. Get out of here, that shit.
Team Ice Cream is not a surprise, and I think the Team Ice Cream won 2-1. Well, of course it's 2-1 because it's 3
I'm pretty sure there was at least 10-1 people that chose ice cream over cake.
Yeah, there was so many.
But I think I played for like 2 hours and I only faced a cake team maybe 2 or 3 times.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow,
which is insane.
That's the same thing with me, like, but like even if there was a whole lot more people who were Team Ice Cream, they have some kind of like algorithm that they use because like there's like 3 categories. I think it was one for the amount of people who voted, and then there's another one for like I think the ratio of people who won on each side, something like that. And then there was another one, but I don't remember exactly what category. But I know that Ice Cream won 2, and Team Ice Cream won 1 of them. But I don't remember exactly which one it was. I wish I had saved a screenshot.
Yeah.
I forgot, man. Is it on the site? Let me see if it's on the site. Because I'm really interested, like, how did they...
So, just as a heads up, I went out to go get some cake and ice cream because it was my birthday, and I wasn't about to sit up in the house before some freaking Splatoon Fest, sorry. So, I didn't do the Splatfest, fortunately, because I went out to have fun, all that good stuff. But, these two have actually played it, and they're gonna give you their impressions of how, what it was like, the game, how it's running, kind of all that good stuff. So I'll go to you first, Alex, and then we'll hit you up, Nia, and we'll go from there. So tell me your experience. How was it?
It was good. There was some obvious disconnects here and there. A lot of people were dropping a lot, which is kind of concerning. But other than that, the Splatfest was a lot of fun. I like the new levels. I like that they gave us several choices for costumes and weapon choices, which was good.
Cool.
Apparently they did 2 other maps after I stopped playing, so I only got to play 2 maps out of the 4, I guess. Which is whatever, but like I had fun. I'm excited to pick it up on Friday.
Cool.
I thought they did a good job, other than the disconnects, which hopefully they fix. But the game feels good. Obviously, it's still 60 FPS. The game looks better than it did before, and I like the new. I like the new finishers for the most part. I do miss the ink strike still. I did like that one a lot.
Was fire, dude.
The ink strike was fire.
I feel like the ink strike really helps you against snipers.
Yeah.
Where there was a level we were playing where we were playing against a clan, like an actual team.
Yeah.
And they had a sniper and they took the top area, and we couldn't do anything because like we couldn't get to the sniper. If you had ink strike, you could though.
Yeah.
So I feel like ink strike brings a lot of balance, but it like other than that, I feel like the new specials are really good.
I kind of wish they would have kept the old ones along with the new. Quite frankly, I don't know why they got rid of them completely, but
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, dropping from a game, but Wii U gets stability.
Yeah.
Anyway, your turn. Nia, let us know how you. What was your impressions? How'd you feel?
For one, I'm happy that they let us play for a longer time.
That's
Just
good.
being able to play. Well, I missed some of it because I was sleeping. Because y'all know I work on weekends.
Yeah.
But, like letting people play for 4 hours straight, man. Like I know, like that sounds like lackluster considering that you like betas that you play for like a whole week sometimes.
Right.
But for the Splatfest, being able to play that for 4 hours straight was pretty dope.
Yeah, compared to last time, which was 1 hour.
I know, 1 hour at a time.
You can't really do much in an hour.
You don't really have no time to kind of really get the whole feel. But like, being able to play for several hours at a time, like you really get a grip on a game. And I think that, to be honest, I enjoyed the Splat. I guess because of the longer time, I enjoyed the Splatfest a lot more than I did the test fire from some weeks ago.
Yeah.
Probably because like I had more hands-on time with it at one time. I like the new stages. There was the stage. It was like I don't know. It's like the stage joint. It's like the stage.
Oh, where they sing and stuff.
Yeah, like the concert area, whatever.
The concert hall.
Yes, and then there's the skate park. And then we had some older maps that we've tried before, like Moray Towers was there, and it's actually modified. You know, it's a modified version of Moray Tower, so now it features zip lines. And then there's some more little like platforms on the edges, like where it would normally just drop off into the abyss or whatever.
Right.
And there was another one too. I don't remember what stage it was, but I do believe it was an older stage from the first game. Maybe it wasn't. I don't know. I don't remember. But just being able to play Moray Tower again, like this was kind of nostalgic a little bit because you know I played it in the first one, and the way that they updated it was really really nice, and I think that it allows you to move around the map a little bit better. Especially with the zip lines, like you can get on the zip line and like come down on somebody, boy, it's lit. But the thing is, the zip lines are not cheap because like somebody from the opposing team can still come to the zip line and put their ink in it and make you fall out of the zip line. So I thought that was really cool. Another thing that I really enjoyed about the Splatfest is like, you know, like we got to play Splatfest during, you know, Splatoon 1 and stuff like that. But something about this Splatfest, it felt like an actual like event. I don't know what it was. Maybe it's because I haven't played Splatoon in a while. Or it's because, like, as soon as you're coming into the Splatfest, you know, it's nighttime, everybody's in the square, like, they're dancing, holding up their little flags and stuff. And
yeah, I like that.
It was lit. Like, it felt like you were actually going to, like, a rave or, like, some kind of party or, like, a block party or something like that.
Right.
And you can look on the stage at the top of the, you know, on top of Inkopolis, and you can see Marina and Pearl performing. Like, I thought that was pretty lit. It kind of gave it more of an atmosphere, I think, than the other Splatfest from Splatoon 1. One thing that I wish that they would have done differently though is let us keep our Super Sea Snails and our rankings. I wish they would have let us keep that because that would have been pretty dope. I think to let us like use the actual Super Sea Snails in the actual game when it comes out this weekend. I feel like I'm missing something. I think that's pretty much it, but I enjoyed myself a lot. And I like the fact that they let you play with your friends too during the Splatfest. Like,
yeah, that was a big improvement.
I think that probably is also what added to the fun, like being able to play alongside your homies and people that
me, Real, Unforgiven, and Ruby were playing the Splatfest together.
Yeah.
And that's a lot better, I feel. It's
Yeah.
because you can actually play with the people you know you're going to play with anyways. You get a feel for the game.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I hate playing with randoms. I fucking
me too.
It makes the experience very annoying.
Yeah. I can't stand it. So having something like that was a huge improvement. And it's dumb to say because like playing with your friends is like the most basic thing you could ever ask for. But like we didn't have it last time.
Yeah.
But this guy in my chat right now, he said for real they should pick really polarizing things for Splatfest. I think that's another thing that also made this one exciting. It was so polarizing. Like ice cream or cake. Like you making people choose between ice cream and cake. Like
and then it was National Ice Cream Day too.
And then you had people who were team ice cream like taunting people online who were team cake. Like team ice cream all day, fam. Like they need more polarizing things like that. Like I thought that was really dope. Like, I hope that they keep it up, man.
Interestingly enough, Japan had a different one. Theirs was Poppin' Rock.
Yeah. Theirs was Poppin' Rock.
I'm like, why they switch theirs up? But hey, that's cool.
I'd rather have cake and ice cream, to be honest.
I know. I mean, whatever. Poppin' Rock.
Yeah.
But that was cool. Well, that's good. I'm glad everybody enjoyed themselves. I'm looking forward to it. I'll probably be picking up the game this Friday as well.
I'm more excited for the game.
But as a heads up, folks, ladies and gentlemen, if you do get disconnected too much or you decide to rage quit, understand that you will get a temporary ban because Splatoon 2 temporary bans you from online play after repeated disconnects. According to this article, there is a Twitter user who found out after 4 disconnects that they had gotten a warning, and it says your previous online play session didn't end naturally, which is pretty suspicious. If this keeps happening, we're going to have to block you from playing online for a while. Make sure your internet isn't busted and try again. That is the message. Pretty interesting, pretty spicy, pretty cool, and that's cool. I can dig it. You know, if your online is pretty crappy, you probably don't want to be playing during that time. But like if you're disconnecting on a just constantly over and over again, that's not cool.
The only thing about that is like even I was getting disconnected and my internet's good.
True.
And I think most of the disconnects so most of the disconnects is from the other side of the tracks. Which is like I get why they're doing this and I'm okay with it. It's just if I'm getting disconnected and my internet's fine at the time, like unlike today, but like if it's fine at the time and nothing's happening, I'm playing a game and I'm constantly getting disconnected because Nintendo sucks.
Somebody in the chat said it doesn't happen if you have a legit bad connection. But like I guess if you end it like yourself or something happens like that, then it
rage quitting. That's good if they're punishing you for rage quitting.
If it's doing it for rage quitting, that's fine. If it's not doing it like
rage quitters are the worst scum in gaming.
Yeah,
so like they should be punished.
Yeah.
But like I don't want to be punished if I get disconnected and it's not my fault because I was fucking destroying people in that Splatfest. I was first on the team damn near every single round. If I'm getting punished because I get a disconnect because their servers don't work, that's not fair.
Yeah, that's something that needs to be fixed on their end, big time.
It's not something like that.
So
hopefully
it's not gonna be like that. I don't think it will. Like even with the first Splatoon, it wasn't super bad, but yeah, you would get some pretty annoying disconnects from time to time, and it wasn't even your internet; you're just gone for no reason. Just like what the hell?
So, they gotta fix that. I'm interested to see on Friday how that app finally get to try that out. I think that's gonna be interesting to see. We have to download it from the Google Play Store and the Apple Store?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
iOS like before the game even comes out.
Oh, okay, really? Then I'll just download that immediately. I guess we can test it out amongst ourselves and see how that's gonna work or something. I don't know. Figure it out. But also in some extra Splatoon news, there's an anime been announced. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, we get to see some Pearl and some Marina in action because we're not talking about no stupid. They better not. I swear to God, if I have to see Callie or Mari in this anime, I'm gonna be mad. But Splatoon fans are in for a treat. As not only is Splatoon 2 coming soon, but there's a new anime for the game in the works. The anime will be produced by Koro and is based on their manga serialization. The Splatoon anime will make its debut on the company's YouTube channel on August 12th. So, cool. So look up Coro, which is Coro, and look for their YouTube channel, and hit that up if you want to check out the anime and stuff. Sounds cool. Sounds cool.
That's cool. I like that they're branching out.
Yeah,
last time they did manga.
Yeah, the manga,
yeah,
like
it's based off of that. Yeah, so they're basing it off of that manga. So hopefully it's gonna be good. That sounds great. I love it.
This is a part because you remember how some time ago they said they were gonna start doing like anime and like TV shows and movies and stuff with their IP.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is like the beginning of that.
Ooh, that might
Probably.
be. That sounds cool.
If so, that's pretty cool, man.
Well, that's what's up.
I didn't expect Splatoon would be the first one that they did, though. I thought it was gonna be like Star Fox, like how we talked about like a couple episodes ago. But it makes sense that it's Splatoon because Splatoon is like a huge hit, especially in Japan.
Well, also considering the game's coming out, so.
Yeah, in the game. Yeah. True.
And speaking of that, so just as a heads up, if you guys are wondering about the Metacritic scores, the 84 on Metacritic. Hallelujah. Apparently there's a lot of cool. So we got a Nintendo Life gave it 100, multiplayer gave it 90, IB Times gave it 90, Destructoid 85, Game Informer 83, Game Radar 80, and then whatever this Slant magazine gave it a 60. I don't even know who they are. And then from there it just goes down.
God, damn, that's low.
Yeah.
That's real low. Like some weird group. Who are these people? Like I don't even know who they are. They're just.
They sound like just like our general news site.
They're like just some. Yeah, there's some like no name place. Most of the other places that I'm looking at, I'm seeing IGN gave it a 90. We Got This Covered, whoever that is, 90. Attack of the Fanboy 90. Hobby Console 89, 86. 86, 85, 85, and then it just kind of goes downward from there and all that good stuff. The last positive, I guess, fairly positive one was Jux Octu or whatever they are. They gave it a 75, and then it goes down to 70 and 60 and all that good stuff. So, but yeah, it's got a good Metacritic score. People are overall positive about it. They like it. It's a better improvement from the first one. So that's definitely good. Definitely, and it definitely felt better from when I played during the test fire. It definitely felt a lot better and smoother, and you're getting more with it this time, more content. Yeah. This time around instead of
this time it's actually launching as a complete game.
That
you're not getting
best part.
You're not getting spoon fed a game. You're getting a complete game, and
they're actually still gonna give a bunch of free content after. So
I'm just
that's definitely
game this time.
That's
exciting. I was not happy with the way that.
That just kind of irritated me so much.
If you guys want like a comparison, not even to Splatoon, but to another big shooter that's coming out this year. Splatoon, $60, 60 FPS, and it's coming with free DLC, they said, for years to come. Then we have Destiny 2, 30 FPS, and it has a $40 season pass already. Ridiculous.
He said ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
How can people justify that? It's insane to me.
What were our predictions for the Metacritic score last week? I think I said 88, 89.
Something like that. Somewhere in the 80s.
So it was mostly 80s.
What was y'all's predictions for what y'all
mine was like high 80 or low 90s.
Yeah, I was mostly 80.
So right now, none of us are right. I
guess not. Because I thought the campaign was going to be better than what it is. Because apparently the campaign is still just a glorified tutorial.
Which is disappointing, to be honest. I really thought they were trying to step it up with the single player. I mean, I'm going to be online for the most of my time anyway, but I did at least want to.
But I kind of was. Yeah, I was kind of hoping that they would have something more interesting for the single player, but
right.
They're kind of phoning it in once again for the single player, but it's a lot better than the first one. I'll give them that. It's definitely a step up. So it's just damn it. I just really wanted kind of something. Okay. Yeah. It's another glorified, I guess, tutorial of sorts.
Yeah.
With the little,
which is unfortunate, but I'm really excited to try out salmon mode.
Yeah,
Salmon
definitely.
Run? Oh my god,
Salmon Run! I totally want to check that out.
Like I really want to play that mode.
Yeah, I don't know when the first Salmon Run is.
Hopefully it's the day of.
I would hope so, because they're timed, right?
Yeah, there's like certain times and days.
So if you guys got questions, you can start asking them now. I already see a few of them, so I just threw that in there.
Yeah,
but
if my chat could actually ask questions for once, that'd be great. Instead of arguing about the Xbox.
Right. I see a few of them. Oh, you're at the mermaid.
I am.
That's
and this is one big ass bitch.
I know. Right. I was like, oh my god, she's so big. But let's see. If anybody's actually asking any questions.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's one. I got one. Okay, so from EJ.
Shout out to EJ.
Shout out. So, would you prefer Nintendo animated movies or live action movies?
Animated.
Yeah, because we don't.
It's not even a question.
Let's just say animated because we already had a live action and we don't talk about that.
Oh no!
That's all.
That movie was hype as shit.
We already had a live action. We don't talk about that. So no, we're definitely going anime or animated and stuff. Go ahead.
Question from Jeremy Jewett. He said, question, anyone worried about Super Mario Odyssey not having enough content? I mean, that didn't really occur to me.
What?
It looks like it has more than enough. What?
I don't know. It never occurred to me that it wouldn't.
Alex, you actually played Super Mario Odyssey. Did it have enough content for what you played, do you think?
The amount of areas where you can just go around and find little hidden secrets is unreal. I just jumped into a random hole and it brought me into a whole other level that was completely separate from the one I was already in. Like, so it's gonna be ridiculous. So I wouldn't worry about content when it comes to that game.
Yo, Ruby, chill, fam. Chill.
What?
Ruby is freaking out that this person even asked this question. Like, chill a little bit. It's fine.
It's okay. It's fine. It's just a question. All right. So I have another question, and we have one from Phantom 1 OP. Shout outs to you. So do you guys think that Nintendo should open like a publishing division for like manga and comic books and all that goodness?
I don't. I would rather them focus.
I'd rather them do it in house.
In house.
I don't want manga and comics. I want games. Make games.
Games. Okay. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I mean, if they give it to like a manga company who
like if they that's how I would feel about it.
But don't if do it yourself.
Yeah, if they hand over that to like an actual service that actually deals with that stuff, that's fine. But don't do it yourself because I'd rather you focus more on your games and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't want them to be spread too thin over here trying to do all this extra production that they don't have no business doing.
And Prime, for your question, I actually plan on reviewing Implosion when I actually finish it. I haven't finished it yet because I'm slow to play it right now. I haven't played it a whole lot.
Someone said someone called Nia a hater in the chat over here. You a hater, Nia. You're a Nintendo hater.
It's cool.
They're just messing. I know they're messing. He's always trolling. He's silly.
If you were to make a live, this is from Phantom 1 Op. If you were to make a live action film based on a Nintendo franchise, what would you choose? I would choose none. Don't do it. Don't.
A live action?
If you had to choose a live action a franchise to do a live action film with, which would it be?
Oh, easy. Metroid, because it's a C-tier franchise anyways. Who cares?
Oh my god. It would actually work in live action, though.
Okay.
It would work in live action. I also think that
it would be like one of those B-rated movies.
Oh wow. Anything with humanoid characters like Metroid or F-Zero or what other humanoid Zeldas, the Zeldas of the world, it would work with those, but like you can't do like a live action like Star Fox, like that's just ridiculous.
No, I don't want to see furries. No furries.
No furries.
I would prefer animated stuff.
Yeah, this like for Star Fox animated definitely. Like Metroid could probably be live action or maybe Zelda or something like that, but I don't want to see that live action because we'll just have it. It'll just be just like any other live action that we've seen before in the past that we don't talk about. No, thank you.
Right.
So no. Let me see if this is a troll question first before I ask it.
That's crazy.
I see.
That's
Why you guys gotta hate on my chat?
I mean, and that's the thing, and it's so sad because I literally got to read the question first to myself, make sure it ain't a troll question, because they got troll questions up in here. Like, let me see, is this a troll question? Okay, this sounds good. We can ask this. Like, what? Like, can y'all not?
That's hilarious.
These are all serious, thought-provoking questions over here.
Like, no, there's no thought-provoking questions. Just trolls. Just Alex chat is troll worthy.
They be going in.
We still love you guys, but you guys are like troll worthy, like straight up. I saw a question that wasn't troll. That wasn't a troll question. Oh, what kind of, from Green Bolt, he asked what kind of thing should Nintendo expand their empire on in the market?
That's a great question, actually. Like somewhere in games and toys.
Like outside of their games and toys, is there something else that they could expand their empire on? Because they got the toy market unlocked with their, like, you throw a Nintendo toy out there, people are gonna snatch it up, obviously. And as far as their video games, they're doing well in that area.
Yeah.
So, like, I mean, production of, like, I swear to God, they need to go ahead and make this fucking Smash Brothers freaking anime happen. Like, when we saw when we saw Pit and freaking Link fighting, that needed to be a thing.
That was epic. You know,
that needed to be a thing. Sorry. No, I'm good. I'm done. Go ahead.
One thing that I think, I don't think this is really outside of games per se, but one thing that I really think that they should go ahead and dip their feet in, that I think, to be honest, I think only Nintendo could really make this work. VR.
Yeah.
Like Nintendo is the only company that can really.
I just have to iterate here that I don't want them to do it just yet.
Yeah.
Because I want them to really, really take the time to sink their teeth into it, to really analyze it, to really, really get it right. Because I think Nintendo will get it right, but I don't want them to just be trying to jump in because, you know, Sony or
they actually have
Microsoft
a VR Mario Kart in an arcade.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah. So, I mean, I know Nintendo can do it because they did it already. They were the first to do VR, mind you. In case anybody doesn't know and you weren't alive around that time, Nintendo did it first already. It was horrible. Yeah. It was the Virtual Boy, but they did it first. So there's that. But at the same, it was trash. But they were ahead of their time, and that's the problem. That was the problem. They were way ahead of their time. Now that VR is being considered, but not quite there yet, I think a good thing for them to do is to look into it, you know, do some workings, things of that nature and stuff. But once they think they're absolutely ready to bring it out, then bring it out. But do not freaking just don't jump into it and start trying to throw it out here because, you know, PlayStation, you know, because Sony's doing it or Microsoft's doing it or the next, or freaking Facebook or whatever. Don't.
They never do that.
Yeah, I know. Just don't. Hopefully they don't.
No, they ain't worried about Sony and Microsoft.
Oh, I know they're not. Because when I'm quite positive. Once they do it, it's going to be a thing.
When they do it, it's going to be.
When they do it, it's going to be a thing.
When it's going to take off, man. But
like it's really going to take off.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
I have a bad habit of doing that.
No, you didn't do it.
This is not really a question. It's more of a comment. He said the problem with animated films is that there are only like 5 major companies that really take them seriously. And I will say this to that. Considering that Nintendo is now partnering with Universal Studios to make this theme park happen, Universal's animated side of things could make this happen.
They could do it. Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they?
I could see that happening.
Because that just makes sense. Like, obviously, I'd rather them partner with Disney because that would just be
because it just make more sense.
Top tier amazing.
It'd be epic as hell.
That's not happening since they're.
That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna burn bridges with Universal like that.
Yeah.
So it is what it is. It's not like they don't make. They can make.
But like Universal is still good in their own right too. So I mean,
they can do it. They just need the materials to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you would have Disney. I mean, not Disney. You would have Nintendo and Universal kind of partnering up, doing their like Nintendo things. It would be kind of cool to see a lot like Nintendo cartoons or whatnots on TV and awesome. All that good stuff. Like that'd be great. Like and you got the theme park and everything too. Like let's not forget Nintendo
I can't wait for that theme park.
Oh my god.
On day one, I'll be there.
I want to go day one. I want to know when this thing is happening.
Yes, when is it coming to
North America? I need to know when it's going to be a thing, and when it is, we need to go.
Isn't it like 2020 or something?
Oh my goodness!
I'm gonna be
because I know it's coming to Japan by 2020 because they're trying to. I don't give it for the Olympics, but
hell, I'll go to Japan if that's the case.
You know, I have to go to this theme park, man.
I will go to Japan. I've been there once. I can do it again. Frick it. Frick it.
Well, I know whenever it's there, I'll be there, so that's all that matters.
Yeah, at some point, I'm going. I need to save up. So see, I gotta save up money for freaking Japan again, and then gotta save up money for the hotel there.
What happens before that happens, Kuuppon? We gotta go to PAX South.
Forget that. I'm going to forget that. I'm going to Japan.
I thought you were gonna say I'm going to Disneyland.
That's not going
to Disneyland. No, wait, forget that. I'm going to Disneyland. Going to Japan. No, we're still gonna go to. Wait, was it E3 or was it PAX that we're going to?
We were trying to go to, but I didn't have no money. You had no money, so we couldn't go.
Right. I mean, that struggle. I'm just saying. You could donate.
Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying.
Girl, we gotta get these donations going because I
get these donations going.
All I gotta do is go and scoop Kuuppon up, and then we head on to San Antonio. Like we can literally drive to PAX.
Like literally drive. Yep, drive on over there. Like, where y'all going? We're going to PAX. What? PAX? Shut up. Get out of here.
So I don't think anybody has any more questions.
But yes, I have shopped at Shibuya, and oh my god, let me tell you, all those places in Japan are freaking off the charts. Like, when you see them in animes or in, like, TV shows and stuff, you don't think about it, but when you actually go there, it's, like, larger than life. So many colors, so much stuff. It's crazy. So, if you ever get a chance to go to Japan, explore. Yeah. That's the number one thing you want to do. Don't sit in the freaking, don't stay in the area you're in. Go out and explore. They have this one place where it's like a mountain or something that you have to climb up, and they give you like a what is it, a flag or something to see how high up you can go. Yeah, I didn't get so high. I'm out of shape, but it was nice. It's pretty out there. Shibuya is awesome. There's a lot of strange people out there. That's where all the I think it's Shibuya, or is it the other one? I forget the other one, the other place. I forgot the name of it.
Out there in Japan?
What was that?
Were you stationed in Japan at one
I was stationed out there for about 3 years. Yeah. So yeah, and I got lost in the middle of the city while I was trying to still learn Japanese. So that was a fun moment. Learn some Japanese. But actually, you don't need to learn it. But I mean, I would advise you to know a little bit of Japanese. But most people in Japan tend to know a little bit of English because that's kind of like one of their secondary languages.
What if I just go there and I say things like "arigato"? Oh, that be okay?
I mean, they're gonna look at you funny, but I'm pretty sure they know what you're trying to say. Yeah, Akihabara. Yeah, that one.
Akihabara.
Yeah, whatever the frick. I forgot how to pronounce it, but that one. But yeah, it's fun out there. It's a great treat, and you should definitely take a time out to go and see Japan if you ever get a chance. So with that, I don't see any questions because all I see is people screaming about troll things.
Oh my gosh. It's like they do it on purpose almost.
Oh, and Miguel wanted to know if any of us have seen the Metroid film that's been posted on YouTube. Yeah,
I saw that.
The live action one. You've seen it?
With Jessica Chobot, it was not.
Okay. I don't know. I don't care.
It's not a good actress. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh damn. Look at that shade.
Wow.
It's not shade. It's like.
Well, okay. Well, any questions on your end?
Stop yourself from saying things.
If you can't say something, no, don't say it at all. Is what they want to tell you. Japanese isn't hard to learn. Just kind of pay attention for a little bit, and trust me, you'll kind of understand it really fast. The only problem is if you don't keep up with it, you forget, like me, and then you forget how to say shit, or even understand half the stuff. Like, oh my god. But I don't have any questions. Everybody's trolling now.
All right.
What's on your end? Yeah,
I have
any
no
questions?
more questions. We are all through.
Okay, here. So we have we're here. Apologies for the lateness. As my trash internet decided to go apeshit, and so south for the winter or whatever. But everything's good. Seems like I didn't drop out, so we're good. We're good to go. Nia, go ahead and do your outro. Let us know what you plan on doing on your channel and all that good, lovely stuff.
What is up, everybody? It's your girl Nia, the Video Game Her, and since it's been really dry as far as gaming topics is concerned, I might go over some Comic-Con stuff if anything is interesting that comes out of there. I know there was a lot of like interesting things that came out of the Marvel thing. Like apparently, like a lot of media people went to go see this trailer for Infinity War, but it hasn't been released to the public yet. So I'm hoping that comes through, because that would be pretty exciting. But I will still be playing games. I just probably won't be talking about too much until something exciting happens. That's pretty much it. I can't really think about anything that anybody would care about. If you care about Green Lantern, I might talk about that on Wednesday, because that's when Green Lantern comes. No, not this Wednesday. Next Wednesday. My bad. Yeah, that's it. Follow me on Twitter at TheVideoGamHer. Give me a follow on YouTube if you haven't done that already. TheVideoGamHer. If you on Twitch, you can follow me at Nia Loves Ninty on Twitch. And yeah.
All right, Alex. What's going on your channel? What you plan on doing? Switch Bros and all that good stuff.
All right. So after this, I'm gonna be playing some Crash Bandicoot on the PS4. So if you want to check that stream out, I'll probably be starting in maybe half an hour, I guess. Other than that, Switch Bros will bring more Nintendo content, and I'm not sure what else we'll be doing on my channel. There's no real interesting news that I'm willing to talk about right now. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot will be my focus for a little while. I want to bang that out before Splatoon, and then obviously on Friday I'll be streaming Splatoon as well.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, Alex and we'll be playing together.
That's what's up. On my channel, eventually I'll get around to streaming again some new characters in various games, some games I gotta check out. I gotta check out Implosion, so I plan on streaming that at some point. Splatoon coming out this weekend, this Friday, so I'll be picking that up. I'm pretty sure most of us will be streaming that. Paragon has a new hero. I'll probably stream that tomorrow. She's a cat. we have furries in Paragon now. I'm upset.
Oh boy. Now it's gonna get popular.
Now it's gonna get popular because we got furries. Like I thought it was gonna get popular because of Shinbi. You had the freaking weeaboo chick, waifu chick.
Oh,
no, it's the furries. You
gotta have all the demographics.
You gotta have all of them. You gotta have all of them. I mean, we got the waifu, weeaboo chick. Now it's time for the furry, and oh my god,
that's hilarious.
She's a furry.
Oh my god.
So there's that. Doomfist is coming to Overwatch, you guys. So there's that. But he's being nerfed continuously right now. He's not out yet on console or on the PC, but he's out on the test round that we have. That they have on PC, so he's out there, but he's been nerfed already, and they're nerfing him again. So he's probably gonna be trashed by the time he gets out live. Because
he's that strong.
That's crazy.
But that's the thing. He's good and refreshing to the game, and they're nerfing him before he can even come out. And I'm just like, dude, we haven't even got our hands on him yet. Stop. Let everybody play him first, and then start nerfing him to the ground. And then we can all leave Overwatch. Oh, as a heads up, Overwatch is not really that popular. A lot of people are leaving. It's a mass exodus for Overwatch, by the way.
Why?
Really?
Because it's boring. People are mad, and they're bored with the game.
Oh, what? That sounds like the most popular game in the world right now.
Yeah, it's popular. It's still popular, but it's a mass exodus from like the pro scenes and stuff, and from the competitive. Everybody's just playing regular play now, like quick play and the arcade and stuff. A lot of the competitors are just like, it's getting boring, it's getting annoying, and fuck it.
Sounds like Salt, to be honest.
So it is, yeah, it sounds that way. But I never played that version of it, so it didn't matter to me. It's just the game is stale because they
losing.
That's what it sounds like.
It sounds like. But it's like at the same time, it's like a lot of the major pros are just like not even playing pro anymore. They're just streaming it now. I'm just like, what? Okay. But yeah, so I'll be doing a lot of that and stuff and Nintendo stuffs and whatever stuffs and all that stuff. So we're done today. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Thanks for coming along. Everybody's information shall be in the descriptions below, I'm sure, for the two that are streaming. And I am going to go ahead and call it a day. Deuces.
Peace.
See ya.